Alright, here's the Moen Adler shower mixer valve mounted to a piece of oak, mounted to that wide board, mounted to those 2x4s that are nested into the wall cavity. It's made in a way that when the access panel is removed, all the plumbing fittings are accessible and viewable. Those are PEX A no lead fittings, sweated into that no lead mixer valve, and go up to the drop elbow for the shower head. And yeah, this will all be accessible from behind and viewable and serviceable and type thing. Take out these screws and this whole thing comes out. Just wanted to show that. And I didn't go with a 4.5-inch hole for that through the shower wall. Instructions say 4.5 inches, but I went, I think, 2 3/4 inches. And then I used the cutout for making that hole to make that centering piece out of that plywood. I used the very cutout, and then I drilled a hole in the center of the cutout, the diameter of this piece here, and then I used a die grinder to notch out for that hump in it. So it's a custom made centering piece. So I was able to drill the hole from the front of the shower here after it was all installed, and where the instructions had you making a template out of the corrugated box that the shower comes in and transferring the template to your shower wall and all that happy horse shit. That wasn't happening. Too much room for error there. So it's, I drilled it, created the hole as it was after it was all installed, and then with the access from behind, this is where everything gets mounted up type thing. And it's a mounting type. Basically I wanted it so I could access these fittings and the shower valve itself down the road. This whole remove the cover that I haven't built yet. I have the plywood cut for it, but you remove the cover and then you could access, just like you're seeing it here. We'll have the PEX A run up to it, and it can all be serviced. You would just cut the PEX A and take out some screws. This could be removed. You could put a different shower mixer valve in. Of course, it can still be serviced from the front to do the cartridge and all that type of stuff from the front. Nothing has changed there. But if you wanted to do, actually change the valve out, this will be serviceable. And then you would just run new PEX or splice into the PEX. PEX is, you just cut another length and run it if you want, or just splice in, not a big deal. So just thought I'd show that, because that basically is a mounting that I didn't see anyone else mounting their shower valve like this. And this is oak, so this is all pretty solid. It's solid. Now when I mounted this Moen Adler valve into this oak board, I drilled a hole where the back of the valve protrudes out. I drilled a hole, I forget the size, I think it was 1 1/4 inches, possibly. I can't remember, but I just measured the valve and I got out an auger bit, one of those Diablo auger bits, self-feed auger bits. And I went in about 2/3 of the way, I suppose, into that oak. So I don't know if that... So it sits into that oak board, and then the two screws. I think those are number 12. They may even be 14s. I can't remember. Number 14s by 1.5 inches. I have that written down somewhere. So yeah, she's pretty solid. Solid and serviceable. So there you go. Another way of doing it.